Hey, we got new merch! We just got a whole new line of merch over at meatcanyon.store based around our new puppet show that we made. If you haven't seen it yet, please go check it out. If you haven't seen it, it's on our Meat Canyon channel. It's been pretty much an accumulation of all the stuff we've been building, and it's a really exciting new thing. And if you want to support the channel, please consider picking up some of this merch. We're really stoked on it. Or consider checking out our Patreon, where we have some behind the scenes as well. So please check it out right now. Go, 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 go. Please go, go, please go. Welcome back to the Papa Meat channel. How you doing? How you doing? Come on in and sit on down, because today we're going to be talking about bowling alleys. One of the most forgotten pastimes ever. I think bowling is a forgotten pastime?
It's dying.
Is it?
I think so.
I love bowling. I love bowling because I don't have to move. I would say it's the laziest pastime ever.
I think so.
That doesn't mean that it's not hard. It's hard, all right? Bowling is difficult, but it is, I mean, you stand, you do twist a lot, I guess.
You take 3 steps and throw.
But I get to smoke a cigarette, drink Jack Daniels, and eat chili cheese fries. I mean, like in a 6-foot radius and air conditioned. I guess sometimes there are neon strobing lights with like a Pitbull playing over the speakers. It doesn't matter. At one point, bowling alleys were in every small town, and it was the place to go with friends and families. This was 1950. Okay? That was 70 years ago. While bowling is a shell of what it used to be, it's always carried itself to a certain extent due to the nostalgia it elicits from those who grew up with it. And that being said, there does seem to be a recent resurgence in the sport, which is brought on by a variety of factors, whether it's due to the fan-made pornographic bowling animations or the occasional pro bowler popping off mid-tournament. Bowling has always seemed to cling on in some way or another, which I will say, people, the pornographic or the absurd bowling alley animations. I mean, I even made a cartoon just because I was like, oh fuck, yeah, of course I remember that. It has that nice like everyone's seen that. So it elicits a
nostalgia.
Well, not even nostalgia, but it elicits anger. That's what you should put. Well, yeah, because it's just like, nice shot, dickhead. Despite its massive decline, people still yearn to bowl. So much so that there are even people like Yanni Mavarkis, a TikToker documenting the entire process of buying and restoring his childhood bowling alley, which is pretty sweet, actually. I will say, the idea of owning a bowling alley seems really cool. The maintenance. It's like owning a pinball machine. It's like, yeah, in theory, it's good. When the motherfucker breaks down, who are you gonna call?
You gotta do it yourself.
Gotta have a guy. You gotta know how to do it. I don't know how to do it.
That's why, yeah, if you had your own bowling alley in your house.
Oh my God.
The maintenance on that.
Oh my God. In theory, once again, it seems awesome. Seems so good, but no way. So let's put on our bowling shoes and make our way down through the fascinating world of bowling alleys. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have to remember bowling alleys, I don't know why, always are perceived as a seedy place. Is that not? I don't know if it's just because usually they're in low income areas. They have not been remodeled. It brings in a certain type of crowd. The stereotypes of bowlers or people who attend bowling alleys, it would be fat, old, middle-aged, I would say, and alcoholics, smokers.
Drug dealers.
Drug dealers.
What are you buying?
I don't know why I want to say this, but there's no truth to it. Wife beaters. I don't know why. I can see it, but there is no semblance of truth to it. So I just want to say, if you're out there, please do not be offended. I don't think you're hitting your wife. I'm just saying that it gives that allure.
It feels like you beat your wife.
A guy rubbing down a ball with one of those towels. I'm like, you're trying to tell me that he did not. They always wear rings. I'm not talking about wedding rings. I'm talking about like tournament rings. This video is sponsored by Helix Sleep. The spring is the perfect time to reset and refresh your sleep space. And it all starts with investing in a brand new mattress. 1 in 3 adults do not get the right amount of sleep they need per night. Sleep is so important for your health, and lack of it raises your risk of obesity, depression, and heart disease. Plus, sleep replenishes your immune system to keep you healthy through April showers. So it's important that you get your rest, and nothing feels as good as waking up to a mattress that's made for you. So many of us are getting it wrong from the start. Good sleep starts with a good mattress. Helix has 20 unique mattresses, all set to serve a specific purpose. How do you know which one is right for you? Helix says you fill out a quick sleep quiz to establish what kind of sleeper you are and your specific needs. Questions like, are you a side sleeper? Do you get hot at night? Each of these personal details allows them to find the right mattress for you. Every person is different, but whatever the need, Helix Sleep has the right mattress for you. The quiz they have you take is very quick, and your answers lead to your dream mattress. Ever since I made the switch to a Helix Sleep mattress, my mood and my energy have been way up. Can't you tell? It serves my particular needs, and it lets me get deep, restful sleep each night. I'm getting more work done each day and no longer lash out at my coworkers. All it took was a few minutes to find out what I was missing. Helix Sleep provides proven better sleep with 82% of their participants in their Wesper sleep study saw an increase in their deep sleep cycle when using their mattresses. Is this a f***ing Hogwarts exam? And if you're still not sure, Helix Sleep has a 120-night sleep trial to test the mattress to ensure you love it. Plus, all Helix mattresses come with a lifetime warranty. If you're not in the market for a new mattress right now, but wish you could improve your sleeping experience, Helix offers the perfect solution with their Comfort Adjust Cooling Pillow. You can just adjust the pillow to your preferred firmness and height, helping with the head and neck pain. The pillow stays cool to the touch all night and is perfect partner to getting much deeper sleep. Most pillows are a one-size-fits-all. Your body is not. Take your old dirty mattress to the curb and start spring fresh. Head to helixsleep.com/papameat and start sleeping in your new mattress today. To take advantage of their spring savings event and get a 20% off site-wide. Thank you to Helix Sleep for sponsoring the video. Now back to the video. Some people may not know it, but bowling actually has a very long and dated history. Early forms of bowling date as far back as Egypt around 3200 BCE, as seen by depictions of the sport on ancient Egyptian tombs. The game has evolved countless times throughout history to get where we are today. What you want to say? Egyptians ain't bowling, dude. If it doesn't have a ball return and the hand fan, we ain't bowling.
They had slaves for that.
What do you think their pens were?
Probably stone.
Stones? I was gonna say little mummified cats.
Mummified children too. Like the aborted fetuses that they mummified.
Mummified aborted fetuses?
Yeah.
They did abort fetuses
Yes, they
in
did.
Egypt. In ancient Egypt,
Yeah.
they were like,
Yeah.
pop the cork, get them out. That's what they were saying.
They scrambled your brains when they.
Actually, let me ask you this before we get too far. If we had to guess who would win amongst our team here, who would be the best bowler?
I'm gonna guess Trevor.
You should have said to yourself. I'm gonna say it again, and then you say me, and I'm like, bullshit, I would, and then that was gonna be it.
Okay.
Right. Before we get too far into it, out of all 5 of us, who's the best bowler?
Me. Definitely me.
You don't fit the bowling. I would be a better bowler than you.
I bowl I used to bowl every week. It was about 10 years ago.
If you told me right now you bowl every week, I'd be like, you do it by yourself, I'd be like, there is some trouble. I'm telling you right now, I would be the best bowler!
I'm here to beat their ass in bowling. If I don't win, I'm gonna kill myself in the main event bathroom.
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted.
I have bowled with Hunter. He's gonna crush it.
Over under Nick 5 gutter balls.
Whoa.
5 gutter balls? I think I'll say 4. I'll go under.
Fingers so wet all the time.
Oh, that's one. Close, but no cigar.
My shoes are so slippery. I don't like walking. I don't like walking. At least I'm gonna walk. Yeah, I knew that one.
Here we go, Nick. Wow. That was incredible.
The golden age of bowling, however, occurred in post-World War II America and lasted until about late 1960s. It had about a 10-year run. They had 10 solid years, once again the 50s, where it was the 50s, ooh boy, ton of bowling alley in the 60s, or the 50s, ooh baby. During this time, bowling alleys popped up everywhere, including the inside of churches. This was nothing new, as some churches had previously built bowling lanes in their basements to serve as a men's club. And with the pastors and the priests could, you know, drink scotch down there and be like, I don't know what the fuck, you want to do some bowling? During bowling's peak, churches across the nation began installing full bowling alleys in their basement so their congregations could gather and have fun. Some also doubled as a private club, which was essentially a loophole to allow the sale of alcohol during the strict 1945 liquor laws. I'm trying to say too, you think my ass would be up at church if people were saying, hey, there's a bowling alley in the basement? Are you fucking kidding me? There's a church tournament?
Churches should do that now.
Why
Well,
would you not? That or laser tag.
I was gonna say now it should be like
That or laser tag. laser tag wouldn't be pretty sweet in a church.
That'd be sick. Yeah, and the like, what is it? The pews? Like, if you get to play in the actual.
And the guy, the pews, and then the guy who's the ref to be like, you're out, whatever, because there'd be 3 crosses in the room. 1 cross for each side, has a charging station, because you get shot and you're like, okay, and you have to go back and do that, and it powers your suit back on. And then the ump would be Jesus in the middle on the cross, and you'd be like, you Terry, you're out. But that'd be kind of cool. Fucking lasers flying all over the place.
That'd be cool. Capture the cross too. You gotta-
Oh, capture the cross, and it weighs fucking 300 pounds. They have laser whips. But as the sport died out, so did the lanes. Many of the churches that once housed bowling alleys closed their doors. And today, there are only a few churches with active bowling alleys inside, like the Immaculate Conception Bowlatorium, which, my God, located in Omaha, Nebraska. We have got to go. How cool is that?
Oh yeah, that'd be sick.
Holy fuck. People outside of the church may think it's funny that you can go bowling and get baptized all in the same place, but bowling alley baptisms have been going on for quite a while. Over the years, people have looked at the lanes the same way they do pews at a church and have chosen to get baptized in it or near a bowling alley, which honestly, when I hear that, ain't that crazy. Roll a fucking turkey and then go, praise the Lord, and get down, you know what I'm talking about? The religion Dudism, which was founded in 2005 and is based on the Big Lebowski, has its baptisms inside bowling alleys. A Dudist baptism involves going to your local bowling alley, getting baptized inside a baby bathtub while surrounded by candles and listening to whale sounds, which is pretty good. Also, I feel like a White Russian should be involved in that.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
always drinking White Russians. In an ironic twist, most of the abandoned bowling alleys from the Golden Age are now being converted into churches, meaning bowling alley baptisms are not going anywhere anytime soon. That is kind of a weird twist. I guess that makes sense though, because they're so wide. Like, there's such a weird, like, if you did get rid of a bowling alley, what the fuck would you do with that space? Storage? There's such a long, wide building. Very weird.
Laser tag.
Obviously. While bowling is still a popular sport enjoyed by many, it's hard to deny that the scene is not nearly the same as it was during those golden years. And over time, there has been a notable decline in numbers from casual to professional play. Part of that is simply because now there are way more forms of entertainment and recreational fitness activities than there were between the 1940s and 60s, all right? I mean, we have IMAX now. Going to a movie back then must have been a fucking crazy experience. What else is there? You go in movies, what do they depict besides people going to buy a milkshake and be like ruffians at a diner? Bowling alley and movies. What else was there?
Fingering your girl at a movie.
I don't think they fingered back then. Come on, baby, I eat my chili cheese fries with these things. Come on. I don't know, I think it's cool. Shut up! Fuck you, bitch! You guys hear that new Elvis song? Hey, Tutti Frutti. Oh, Rudy, yeah. That's probably what it was like. I don't know, maybe you might give me a back massage? You motherfucker. I'm 16. Editor, put the old age filter on me. Oh, I'm 16 years old in 1952. Fuck yourself. Hey. You actually think that they fingered girls back? They didn't finger.
I think so.
There was like also 70 layers. in movies when like, all right, good night, mom. They tell there's 7 layers of clothes.
It's a dry rub on top.
They're trying to start a little Apache fire. A big factor, most likely, is the fact that everything is just more expensive now. No longer are the days of paying just a few dollars for a game. Now the same places can charge more than double that. Well, yeah. You used to pay $1, now you gotta pay $2. More like you used to probably go to a bowling alley and be like, I have 3 cents. Well, Mr. fucking Moneybags here, come on in. Now it's to literally bowl. I wonder how much it is to bowl for a bowling game.
It's like $20 per person.
$20 for one game?
Oh, there's different. If it's like a lane per hour, it's probably like $40.
I bet you anything. If you had like let's say, because a big thing back in the day when at least when we were younger, was bowling birthday parties. Is it $20 a person, you think?
You could probably do a deal.
I'm sure there's like but still, it's probably like over $100 to take my fucking ugly ass fat kids. Be like, you guys want to get cheeseburgers? Just bowling?
Probably like $500, $800.
Oh my God, I bet you it is $1,000 for that many, for a big treasure trove of just ugly Midwest kids. Oh fuck. You know, just take it. Just stay in the corner, though. Put up a tarp around them. You see, all you can see is just the balls going down the lanes. Oh yeah, strike! And the silhouettes of like goblins dancing. often you have to reserve the lane for an hour rather than just pay for an individual game. Because once again, they want you to get the fuck out of there.
Yep, exactly.
Which also, an hour, if you have like 6 people on the same lane, no conversating. It's like, go.
Yeah, you try to fit 2 games in an hour.
Yeah, right, dude. Yeah, right. Ben, you're gonna have to sit this one out.
Okay.
When you consider that true bowling fans are going more than once a week, these prices can add up quickly. People in this camp often join leagues in order to take advantage of discounts. But we'll get to leagues later, even though I do want to be in a league.
Yeah, league would be cool.
I do believe I would win a bowling competition between my crew, but I will say I am not league ready.
Oh, definitely not. I can't even bowl over 200.
No. If I bowled 200, I would lose my fucking mind. I'm pretty happy with 100, honestly. If I hit 100, I'm like, all right, triple digits.
I could barely hit 100.
Same. But see, that's what's going to make the competition so good. How's our check-in? Check-in on the game.
If he gets another spare or a strike here, I'm killing myself.
We all commit ritual suicide.
Up, I'm gearing up. My power is warming up.
Are you Gear 5 Luffy? Nice. Nice. I'm pretty consistent though.
Hot to spin on that thing.
Hey guys, what a dead meme. I hope I'm doing good. Future Hunter, I hope you're doing okay. If you're winning, editor put a gun to my head. Regardless, many passionate bowlers are being priced out, unable to get deep into the sport because it's simply not as affordable. It's by no means a rich man's sport, but there are endless conversations and rants online about how their local bowling spot charges an arm and a leg, which is once again, it's people being like, hey, it used to be this. Shut the fuck up, old man. We're all going through it. It's not accurate to say that bowling is dead. However, even better, the demographic actually seems to be shifting more on the younger side, with many high schools seeing a surge in players aiming at a higher competitive play. Even middle schools are forming teams now. What would you do if your son came home? He's like, Dad, I joined the bowling team.
Give him a high five. Give him a cigar and a shot of whiskey. You're a man now.
Thanks, that's awesome. You know what this is? It's called Jameson. There you go. That's your new middle name.
I like Ezekiel.
It's Jameson. Boy, don't make me get the belt. Casual abuse.
Do you think child abuse is going to come back in vogue?
Like, is it going to be as normalized as it used to be?
Yeah.
Because, yeah, back in the day, it'd be like, excuse me, guys, for a second. You just hear, like, all right, sorry about it. You know how it is. And everyone's like, I get it.
Well, people don't even spank their kids anymore, right? I got spanked. My mom would bring out the spatula. That's how I knew I was in trouble.
Yeah, my grandma had big rings, and she just
Oh, my God.
she'd do that. She never struck me, but she did. And I was like, oh. Luckily, I never was hit as a child. Maybe I should have been. Maybe I'd be a different person. Maybe I'd be a skinny boy if that was the case. My mom was just like, you're so cute. Here, eat this. I'm like, there's a big fat ass in school. Oh. That's the worst kid.
My dad, he was a...
Editor, cut this. This is not good. We should... say that. All right. One of the more controversial developments in the world of modern bowling is the rise of Bowlero, the massively popular bowling entertainment center. Bowlero has a heavy focus on party atmosphere and entertainment, featuring things like giant arcades, beer pong, bars, loud music, and various events. This is stuff like Main Event. That's a big chain I see, which also that'd be a good video. We need to do like rank big arcades, adult arcades.
Yeah.
Dave and Buster's, Main Event.
Chuck's Arcade.
Is there a Chuck's Arcade around here? There's a Chuck's Arcade around us?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, about an hour away.
Wow. I did not know. I was gonna say we should just be like, or we could just pretend we could just get drunk out in the parking lot of Chuck E. Cheese and go inside. Tailgate Chuck E. Cheese. While entertainment-focused locations bring in more customers, many complain that Bowlero is not focusing enough on competitive play, with many voicing their frustration about their experience practicing during quote-unquote cosmic bowling nights, where the disco lights and blaring music makes it hard to concentrate. Cry me a fucking river, dude. Well, okay, Bolero. Some of us are trying to be competitive at bowling here. This wouldn't be such a big issue if Bolero wasn't as influential as it was within the bowling scene. It's one of the biggest chains out there, so much so that they even acquired the Professional Bowlers Association in 2019. Okay, well, that's kind of funny. You know that they heard too many complaints. They're like, we're just gonna buy it.
Yeah, there you go. You can't complain now.
Yeah, exactly. Keep complaining. We'll shut the whole fucking thing down. While you'd think this would result in more attention being directed towards serious bowlers, that couldn't be farther from the truth. Bolero currently has 365 locations across the country, many of them once being cherished mom and pop locations that were bought out by the company after years of struggling to keep up with their own cost, which I'll tell you that's kind of sad. Sign over your life to Bolero. Many locations would have been shut down anyways, but people still aren't happy because those that are replaced are immediately met with a significantly higher prices and overall lower quality experience for traditional bowlers. And because their focus is profit, they put far less effort into maintaining their lanes, something most casual players will hardly notice. Bolero is also aggressively pushing the conversation to string set pins, allowing knocked pins to be reset easily without the potential of getting stuck in the machines. And while this makes sense for lower maintenance costs and overall profit, serious bowlers would rather blow their brains out than use them. It's true. I've only ever actually seen that done when it's like a kid's alley where it's like a shorter whatever and they just whoosh, get pulled up. I would not. I don't know. I don't know why.
It's cheap.
It is cheap. If I saw that, I'd be like, let's just go somewhere else. Some research shows that the setup leads to lower strike percentages and more spares as they affect pinfall dynamics in a way that noticeably affects the game. I mean, I don't really give a fuck about the physics of it. I just think it looks really fucking stupid and it feels cheap. And also too, it's weird that bowling is like a cute date night kind of thing. It's a nice date night thing. And if I sat there and I took my partner to bowling alley and they saw the string pins, I think that they would think, oh, this is a cheap date. Does it not? He's cheaping out on this date.
Doesn't look good on me. I don't like that.
It reflects poorly on myself as a customer, it does. What's even worse is that many of their few league nights can easily be canceled if a private party wants to host an event with even as little as a 45-minute notice. You cancel an entire league night because someone's like, yeah, I have a party of 3 coming up. Okay, get out! Get out! Because of this, tons of bowlers boycott Bolero and even stage walkouts when some of their lanes are taken last minute. There are even Bolero hate groups online solely made for the purpose of ranting about their hatred of the company, which is, you have to be a pretty bad company for there to be a bowler strike.
Yeah.
In general, it is considered by passionate bowlers to be the slow killer of bowling as a whole. There it is.
It's like Walmart. It's kind of like the death of
The death of the mom and pop shop.
It's more convenient, but the lives that are lost.
Walmart comes in, puts a gun to their head, and blows off their fucking head. Even with a recent resurgence among youth, the average person goes bowling just to relax and maybe share a couple beers with the boys. However, the professional bowling scene is a completely different energy, one that leads to many iconic moments, which if you haven't watched professional bowling, I gotta say, it hypes you up. It's the same with, dude, you know what I've been seeing a lot lately is fucking dart throwing.
Oh, yeah.
Going to a professional dart throwing competition looks like one of the funnest experiences I've ever seen. 180! The crowd's like, ah! It's fucking awesome. At one point, the Professional Bowling Association was one of the most watched and financially backed professional sports leagues in the nation. Millions of people used to flock to tournaments and tune in on TV or the radio to find out how their favorite bowler played, with crowds in the background getting insanely hyped for their favorite players, which is true. And I will say the radio broadcast would be pretty fun. Tim is lining up for the bowl. Like that's a fun audio experience too. Sadly, the PBA has fallen far from its former glory and is struggling to even get sports broadcasting to cover its events. Despite this, the league still produces iconic moments that capture the public's attention and attract tons of new fans. One of the most famous clips to ever come from bowling is from the 2012 US Open Bowling Championship, specifically during the final frame between Peter Weber and Mike Fagan, which if you haven't seen this, everyone's seen this. Iconic. One of the best lines of all time. Peter Weber needed to hit one pin to win his 5th championship, and without hesitation, he threw his ball, nailing the shot. And while freaking out, he turned to the crowd and shouted, "Who do you think you are? I am!" One of the best moments in sports history. Who do you think you are? I am!
Who do you think you are? I am!
I think motherfucker was just hyped. I think I think there's just a surge of emotion. The thrill of winning and copious adrenaline caused him to mix up his words and blurt out a sentence that really didn't make any fucking sense. Instead of saying, "Who do you think you are?" with me in my house, he said, "Who do you think you are? I am." Which also, I prefer the latter, if I'm being honest. Who do you think you are at my house? I mean, I get it of being like, you're coming into my house thinking that you can beat me, right? Who do you think you are? I am. So fucking, who do you think you are? I am. Kind of makes you be like, huh. What? Like, it confuses you, you're startled, there's all kinds of stuff. The clip of Peter shouting would go mega viral and become a meme that haunts him everywhere he goes, with fans now yelling at him at tournaments. In an interview with Barstool, he clarified what he meant to say and said it was actually directed at a 12-year-old boy in the stands who had been heckling him throughout the entire game, which makes this so much better. If you thought that this was Weber's only famous clip, you'd be dead wrong. He is also known for the most embarrassing moment in all of bowling history. After winning the 1991 US Open, Pete was brought to the front and given his trophy and a check for $40,000 and a green jacket as if it's the Masters. It's pretty funny. However, as they were rolling to the credits, Pete hoisted the trophy above his head and it fell apart, landed on the ground, and was smashed all to pieces. And instead of cutting away, the camera just zoomed in on Pete's disappointed face as the credits rolled. The credits were rolling as if it was like a sad anime. It was fucked up. Those who were standing around him awkwardly patted his shoulder as he stood there looking at his broken trophy, looking at this thing that he just competed his heart out for, right? And they're just like, zoom in more.
You think I would probably cry?
Well, I'd just be like, can I get a new one? Can you just make me a new one? Also, I hoisted him on my head and it broke.
It's not your fault.
It's not my fault. Fucking make me a new one. As much as people want to claim bowling is losing relevancy, it doesn't seem to be going anywhere. Many will always see charm, whether it's from nostalgia or family memories, eventually bring them back for the occasional fame. However, time will tell if these places can even build back up the professional scene that once swept the nation. If this video has interested you in bowling, whether casual or professionally, give it a shot and tell us how it went, because I bet you anything, you had a pretty damn good time. We will see you in the next one, guys. Bye-bye.
And here's me winning the bowling game.
Here's me winning.
Do you think I could get 100 where I'm at? Oh, we know who's not making the bowling league. There it is. Easy.
Two-step.
Easy.
Turkey.
Everything's on the line. No pressure. Turkey?
Turkey here, and I think you beat me.
Strike, strike, strike. That was bad. My hand was like this.
You're gonna break your goddamn wrist is what you're gonna do. Past Hunter, you are a better bowler than Nick. Don't ever let him fucking put that shit in your head again. You hear me? But we will say that Harry is the undisputed team champion.
Speech.
Yeah.
I would like to thank Noel Miller for everything he taught me. The shoes threw me off at the beginning. I'm still blaming the shoes, but thank you, Noel, for everything. This one was for you.
I will say having 3 of the 5 people in this crew get gutter balls, but 0 points on the first frame is haunting. All right, you know what? That's it.